I'm back. Yes, it is. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to TJ TREMOR TV. Man, it has been a long 3 years since I last saw you guys. The last time I saw you guys was in March of 2023, and man, so much has changed. I've gotten older, gotten a lot bolder. That's okay, we live, we learn, we move. But anyway, so the last time I saw you guys was in March of 2020. Man, that was a long time ago. And I know your first question, you might have a lot of them, but your first question might be is, TJ, where did you go? Man, and I'll tell you this. So basically, my idea for TJ TREMOR TV was to be a behind the scenes look at the life on the road as a wrestler, and sort of how I train, how I prepare, and the actual match and show days, and like after the shows, and just getting around, you know, pretty much based around shows. And after that Randfontein episode, I had like a couple bookings from late in that April and May. But 3 days after I got home from the Randfontein show, unfortunately, COVID hit. But, and obviously, since COVID hit, the whole thing of me wanting to film behind the scenes of wrestling, or behind the scenes of the life on the road as a wrestler, kind of dipped. And I didn't want to do a life vlog thing. I wanted to do it behind the scenes of wrestling shows and stuff like that. So obviously, when COVID came, TJ TREMOR TV went phew. But it's okay. Can I tell you why? Because we are back. It's been 3 years. But guys, man, I can tell you something. I am so excited to be back. And you must know, after what I just said, since I'm busy filming, something is busy happening. And that something is Wrestle Monster 5 on the 7th of April 2023. Guys, the Dream Machine, TJ TREMOR, is back in CPW after so long. I'm super excited. I'm so excited to be back wrestling in front of you guys. And man, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good to be back. So basically, my plan for this is I am gonna film, because obviously Wrestle Monster is a big event. It's not just a one-day show, it's like a whole week, man. It is a whole production of note. It's like our WrestleMania of South Africa. So it's not just a wrestling show and go home, man. It is a whole spectrum of things. So I am gonna be filming a Wrestle Monster series. That's gonna be our first episodes of TJ TREMOR back, and obviously we've got shows, but that's a lot later. Right now our focus is Wrestle Monster 5 for CPW Pro Wrestling. Man, I don't know who I'm facing yet. Half of the people haven't even been announced yet. It is like early in March, so I'm gonna be filming the interesting little bits on the build up to Wrestle Monster. And I'm gonna be filming the little bits, or not the little bits, a lot of bits, like on the day and like after the show. So whoever I'm up against, man, I can tell you something, you are in for something, because I've been training so hard, and I'm gonna be training a lot harder. I have a strict schedule coming up because, man, I just wanna perform. I just wanna perform for you guys, like for you guys. So, without further ado, welcome back to TJ TREMOR TV. It is time for a little self-plugging. So if some of you have seen already, hopefully you have, but otherwise if you haven't, I'm here to tell you about it now. If you can, I'm gonna put it over there, my new Instagram for the Dream Machine TJ TREMOR. So TJ_TREMOR. You can go ahead and follow that. Also on Facebook, pop it over there. It's TJ TREMOR 1. And yeah, pop those boys a follow, and then you can follow along on my journey. We've got some cool things coming up this year, and hopefully a really, really big surprise coming up in November, December area there. So yeah, follow the socials so you don't miss out on anything. And again, like and subscribe to my YouTube so you can keep on following on the action. Right, so we are actually currently on our way to my good friend, back when, like, before COVID, I had like a black entrance jacket, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to like customize it, make it my own, make it look more me, you know. And yeah, so basically what I did was I had went to him, pitched the idea of this project, and he thought it was great. So he was very interested in taking on the project. So yeah, I'm currently on the way to him because we're gonna go for a fitting, and then I'm gonna go for a photo shoot. It's exciting. My photo hasn't been released on social media yet. If you'd be watching on the Champions Pro Wrestling Facebook page. So all the photos of all the wrestlers have been coming up, but mine hasn't been released yet. Obviously because the last time I did a photo shoot for wrestling, I was like 20 years old, and I've been, well, Champions Pro Wrestling has been using the same photos of me since I was 20. Yeah, and I'm like 24, like next week Saturday. So yeah, I've then just told them, cool, all them to send me for a photo shoot. So I am on my way to go for a photo shoot. Well, I'm going to get my entrance jacket first, and then kind of use the like rough draft of my entrance jacket. It's not done yet, but I'm going to just use the rough draft of it to take photos, and then I'm going to give it back to Monet, and yeah. So come along with me on this journey. You know you get goosebumps in time, actually. Okay, so I really like it. So good. Right, so now we need to get into some nitty gritties. Nitty gritty? Yeah, nitty gritty. So as most of you would have seen, and what I've been speaking about so far in this episode, is the big thing, Wrestle Monster 5. So Wrestle Monster 5 was a pretty big deal, especially for me. It's something that I think every wrestler looks forward to every single year, and it's an even bigger thing because obviously the last Wrestle Monster that took place, or the last big show in PE or Port Elizabeth, Quebec, took place was in 2019. So CPW hasn't had a big wrestling event like Wrestle Monster in close to 3 years. So to have a comeback for CPW is quite huge, I'm not gonna lie. So I have been training like anything and yeah, I just want to show everyone what I got, you know. So with that being said, as most of you would have seen already, I'm still a bit shook and starstruck for the moment, but last night my match for Wrestle Monster 5 was announced. First I'm gonna put my post up here so you can see. Look at that. Yeah, boy. So Wrestle Monster 5, my opponent was announced last night. Like I said, incredibly starstruck by it. Just to give you some context, 6 years ago, I made a list, and it's still sitting on the whiteboard in my bedroom. 6 years ago, I made a list of, if I ever had to make it as a professional wrestler one day, these are the people that I want to face. And so as most of you will know already, my opponent, Marty Skrull, the villain versus the Dream Machine. And yeah, the villain Marty Skrull has been #1 on that list for the last 6 years, so it's quite a surreal moment for me. And yeah, I'm looking incredibly forward to it. Yeah, I don't even have words for it actually. When the news broke to me, I was incredibly starstruck. But nonetheless, I'm ready for it. I feel like I've trained hard enough for it, and hopefully I can just put up the best show that I'm capable of doing. So yeah, with that being said, Wrestle Monster is next week, the 7th of April, Nelson Mandela Bay. For everyone who's here, please come support, come show your support, come show your love for the Dream Machine, TJ TREMOR. So yeah, I would gladly appreciate the support. If you guys see me, if anyone sees me there, please come say hello, take a photo. Yeah, I would love to meet you guys if I haven't met you or don't know you yet. So yeah, so I just got goosebumps actually talking about that. So yeah, I think that we're gonna call that an episode for now, but I'm gonna document the rest of this is the first leg of the road to Wrestle Monster. So I'm gonna carry on filming. I'm gonna release them in episodes. So I'll see you on the next episode of the road to Wrestle Monster. Until then, this is TJ TREMOR, keeping the dream alive. Thanks for watching.